Pastor George Borkart, and this is another Higher Things video short. Lenten fasting. That's the subject of today's Higher Things video short. So, pre-Lent is almost done. Our warm-up for the Lenten season has come to the end, with the Lord's pointing us to the Word sown in our ears this last Sunday. The Alleluias have been said goodbye to, and now we begin the fast on Wednesday. And Lent is a fast. Although Lent is the Old English word for spring, it's a fast. And Christians fast. It's a given. It's what they do. Fasting and bodily preparation, says Dr. Luther, is really good preparation for the sacrament. Jesus says, when you fast, implying like this is something you do, because fasting is something Christians do, and not to gain favor with God, not out of some law or burden, but because fasting is about killing your old Adam. It's your new man in Jesus, in the faith, trusting that in the Lord, living only by every word that comes forth from the mouth of God, and not living by food or stuff or things. And so what fasting is I'm going to show you, body, who's the boss of me. Jesus is the boss of me, and you're not. Food isn't the boss of me. Stuff isn't the boss of me. Christ is. And so when you fast, it's not about you fasting. It's about you dying. Fasting isn't about you fasting. It's about you dying. Jesus took upon himself your sin and death and died, and he has made you alive with Christ. But you've got this old Adam that loves and lives in its death, and that old Adam needs to die daily through contrition and repentance. And you know what else helps that? Contrition, repentance, and fasting. And when you fast, says Jesus, don't fast like the hypocrites. They look gloomy and they disfigure their faces so that men can see them fasting. Let me show you what this looks like. Oh, I gave up sweets for Lent and I'm just jonesing for a candy bar. Oh, I gave up caffeine for Lent, and I've got a really bad headache. But I love Jesus, and I'm just pushing through it. I mean, think about it. Is your fasting really going to get God's attention? Is it really going to make up for what you've done? And if you do that fast thing where everybody knows that you're fasting, then that feeling you get, that religious feeling, that good feeling inside of you that you're doing something for God, is all you get from your fast. And when you're done fasting, and when you're done living, that will be all that you get from your fasting. When you fast, says Jesus, though, wash your face, anoint your head, that your fasting may not be seen by others, but by your Father who is in heaven. And your Father who's in secret, he sees what you do in secret and will reward you. So I get flack about this every year, but I'm going to say it. Jesus makes it very clear that the first rule of Lenten fasting is you don't talk about Lenten fasting. Don't talk about what you gave up. Don't talk about what you're doing. Don't talk about Lenten fasting. It's between you and Jesus. We want to make so many things just me and Jesus. Well, here's something actually that's between you and Jesus for your good. Kill your old Adam and let only God know that you're doing it. Well, can I tell my pastor? Sure. Can I tell my spouse, my best friend, my significant other, the people that I meet when I'm walking down the street? Now you start to see how this gets out of control. This is between you and God. You can tell who you believe. I'm not going to put a law on you, like it doesn't work if you don't do this, but it's between you and God. let it be a gift for you, and it's between you and Godness. And it's all about Jesus. He died for you. And this is you teaching your body how to live, not by food or drink or Facebook or caffeine or diet Mountain Dew, but by every word that comes forth from the mouth of God. And your Father who sees your Lenten fast will reward you. All of this is about getting you out of the way so that you can be more nothing but given to by Jesus. We're going to talk about that on Ash Wednesday, but for enough today, it's as you prepare for your Lenten fast, it's between you and God. You're dying and you're drowning your old Adam. It's between you and God. I'm Pastor George Borkhardt, and this has been another Higher Things video short.